Okay, insert toy.
Wizard of War. Oh man, I remember this game came to my local arcade. I remember walking in and hearing this arcade game talking, taunting me. Insert the coin, or it's a weird laugh. Ta 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 ta. It really cracked me up. But what a great game it was in the arcade. Very colorful. I liked the concept of running around a dungeon maze, fighting these critters. It was actually a lot of fun to play. Of course, when me and my buddies would play it, as soon as we figured out we could shoot each other, it was a no-holds-bar rumble fest on who can kill the other guy quicker and have the whole maze to himself. But I liked all the different creatures we had in here. We had the WOR, what a great name, that bluish creature. The WOR, the WOR, the Warluck, that guy that come out at the end of the level every once in a while you try to destroy before he got out of the maze. And of course the Wizard of War himself, the Blue Wizard. That guy was maniacal, whatever that word is, maniacal. In trying to hit him inside that crazy maze. I liked all the different mazes the game had. And I loved the music that the game would play as you would go between the levels, like the double score dungeon and all this other good stuff. It was actually a very well-made game. Every time I find this out in the arcade somewhere, I usually play it for a while. I try to coax people to play me just so I can chase them down and gun them down. That's just the way I am. But this game came out for my Atari 2600, and oh my gosh. I remember looking through the Electronic Games magazine and seeing an advertisement for this, that it was getting ready to come out from CBS. I couldn't wait for it. As a matter of fact, I used to belong to the CBS video game club where you would buy like 2 or 3 cartridges at $4.95, and you had to buy two or three more during the next year for the regular club price, which sometimes was a little bit lower than what you get from the store, but typically it was either the same price or maybe a little bit more from what I saw. But Wizard of War is one of the games I got through the video game club that I was part of. I remember it coming in the mail. I always used to look forward to seeing the brown UPS truck coming down the road, because usually that means a video game was being delivered, either from my dad or his AtariCade or his Atari computer, or for me for my Atari VCS. Well, this time when the brown truck pulled up to the front, it was for me, and it was Wizard of War. Ripped that box open, threw it into my Atari, and just went at it. Granted, the graphics are very simple, but I didn't expect much from the Atari. I love all the games on it. It's a fun system to play. But the basic premise of Wizard of War is there. We got some varied mazes. It looks kind of like Wizard of War. You've got the Gore Wars and the Burr Wars and Thor Wars in there, the Warlock and the Wizard of War, even though he's white in this game. And he is a pain in the buttski to try to nail. I think I've only captured the Wizard maybe once or twice the entire time I've ever played this game. He's extremely hard to hit. But of course, once I started playing the game, it caught my dad's attention. He thought it was kind of neat. And he decided to play against me. That was his first mistake. I was nice to him at the beginning, always playing, and I would stay away from him, always shooting stuff like that. And then I ran up behind him, and bam! He was not happy with me. He goes, "Wait a minute, you can shoot each other?" I said, "Oh yeah, Pop. Oh yeah." And from then on out, it was a Wizard of War smackdown. Who could hit the other guy first while avoiding all the little critters? Oh, so many good memories of this. Lots of fun. As a matter of fact, a lot of my buddies and I, we'd actually settle disagreements by playing Wizard of War. if we had opposing opinions, we would throw in the Wizard of War cartridge and we would just go at it to see who would kill off the other one first. And whoever remained standing, he won the argument. So I used to incite a lot of arguments so I could play Wizard of War. That's just the way I am. Anyway, what are your thoughts on Wizard of War for the Atari 2600? What are your thoughts on the arcade game? What do you think about that? How do you think the port was to the Atari? Anyway, let's take a look at what came in the box. Oh yeah, the Wizard of War box. I love the box art of the CBS games. I like the black background with the red label at the bottom. It makes these cartridges really stand out on the shelf with the big bold letters, Wizard of War. Great artwork. I love this. A special home version of the Bally Midway arcade game. Man, I was so excited when CBS decided to release this. I just could not wait for it, as I talked about earlier in the video. Of course, here's on the side here, I love that label, Wizard of War. Shows the game screen. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Outwit and outshoot the wizard in the dreaded Dungeons of War. One moment, warrior. Before you accept this challenge, beware its unique dangers. Oh yeah, like when those little critters disappear and they kind of sneak up on you from behind. So in the box, we have our most wonderful cartridge. I kind of wish they would have put this artwork on the cartridge too. That would have been really, really nice. I like this. Vaporize all Burr Wars, shoot every Gore War and Thor War, bullseye the Warluck, and beat the Wizard. Joystick ready? Go! I like that. That is pretty awesome. Pretty nice gray case. I kind of like the design of these little cases. They got these little notches right here, these little raised ridges. They go into these little slots right there. So when you stack these cartridges on top of each other, they kind of lock into place so they don't go side to side or forward and back. That's kind of nice. They stack really, really well because of that. Let's see, get the instructions out of here. The instruction manual. Now this manual is a little bit different from the normal Atari ones. Usually they're like this way. This is a landscape version of the manual. Wizard of War. I love this book. Really nice looking. Gameplay instructions. And it's full color. Oh yeah, that's a big plus for me right there. Welcome to the mystical kingdom of war. You've been placed in command of an elite squadron of warriors assigned the task of outwitting the sinister Wizard of War. As you descend into his diabolical dungeons, you'll encounter deadly warlings, and maybe even the wizard himself. Your only weapons are the trusty laser, your radar scanner, and your agility and cunning. You'll need them all as you attempt to beat the wizard and earn the title of Warlord. Prepare now, and then let the battle begin. Warriors and laser blasters. Yep. I like how it shows all the different critters. Our Boer Wars, Gar Wars, Thor Wars. And they're kind of detailed, kind of nice. The Boer Wars and Gar Wars kind of look the same, but oh well. I guess I didn't have enough memory to try to make a separate little icon, little graphic guy for him. The Warluck is kind of strange looking to me. That guy right there, he's kind of weird looking. Of course, the Wizard of War kind of looks like a chess piece running around. Pretty awesome. Of course, you know, the game screen layout. We got our escape door. You know, like Pac-Man, you run out that door and pop out the other side. It's kind of nice. Our little radar scanner, which kind of helps you determine where the invisible guys are going to pop up at, so you kind of anticipate. If you use the radar scanner along with playing the game, usually you can kind of guess where they're going to be at in the maze and try to anticipate where they're going to be in order to get them. Got our point values, our video game limited 90-day warranty for the cartridge. Oh, we got strategy hints. Okay, what we got here? Pick a safe moment and put your warrior into play as soon as possible. Otherwise, after 20 seconds, he'll be ejected into the dungeon, which may leave him in a bad position. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want to hang out inside that little area right down in there. Of course, one of the things I used to like to do is I would try to run out and get here as quick as I could to see if I can shoot the person coming out of that little box. I was not a very nice person. Learn to use your radar scanner and rely on it to locate invisible wardings and track their movement. Oh yeah, that's the key, is to watch that scanner. Don't shoot without having a plan to hit something, otherwise you will not be able to shoot again when you have to. Yes, when you make those really long shots across the maze, like these long areas right here, you gotta wait till your shot disappears before you can actually shoot again. So if you got a guy coming at you and you miss him and he shoots at you, you gotta get out of the way, because otherwise his shot will not disappear until it hits something. Luckily, when you're shooting at a WOR or whatever, if they're shooting back at you, if your shot hits them first, their shot will disappear before it gets to you, which makes it kind of cool. Anyway, that was Wizard of WOR from CBS Video Games. Thanks for watching.
Hurry back, I can't wait to do it again. Insert noise.